Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampingwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it that you have joined me. And I do apologize for being a couple minutes late. For some reason, I wasn't getting the proper camera, and I don't know. When it comes to technology things, I just play around and do I know whether or not if it's going to work or not? I have no idea. So, in any event, welcome. I really do appreciate it when you do join me. This is part of my regular Saturday morning uh, episode that I do. And this is all part of a card sketch. We're on card sketch number 224. And honestly, I've been making other cards that I'm sitting there going, I should use this for a card sketch. And instead of doing that, I went and I made a brand new card sketch. So maybe in the future, I'll be using those other cards that I've done as a card sketch. But I'm excited to be here. Remember that if you are joining me through YouTube, that you subscribe down below. Make sure that you have... make sure, oh geez, I don't know, look at me, I spelled my name wrong there. Anyways, I'm just, you know what, I don't know what I'm doing. It's Saturday. The thing is, I was on a call with somebody till 5 to 10, and then what happened was I turned around and I went, "Oh my goodness, I got to go!" And then that's when I had camera problems. It's Murphy's Law, right? Anyways, welcome to Card Sketch number 224. Remember, this is part of a live, so I appreciate everybody that joins me. So if I'm sitting there talking with them and you don't like that, watch on the replay and you can just scoot on by. And hello, Lila and Judy and Marie and Laura. A cup of orange spice tea. Very nice. Well, this might kind of just go along with kind of what we're doing. And hello, Bobby. All right. So card sketch number 224 is this particular one. Now it's kind of a fun sort of one that I'm doing. And what I do, and always on my card sketches sets, I come down and I basically I say, okay, I want to I want to do this particular card. So I may seem a little unorganized this morning. It's because I'm a little scattered, is what the problem is. Hello, Caroline. All right, so regular card base. This is the finished card base. So we're just going to get going on this. But I want to show you, I am using the More Than Autumn bundle. Remember, if you do buy this together, you save your 10%, which is really important. I mean, anything that you can do this day and age is something that you want to do. I want to take that banner off altogether. Wonder I can hide that, right? Anyways, we'll just leave it at that. All right, so I'm going to use this, and what kind of season is now is pumpkin spice lattes. It could be pumpkin spice. I don't know if there's a tea with that or not. I have no idea, but I love pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin spice lattes. I like lattes of any kind. So we're going to do one. I've had this for a bit and I haven't even been able to actually use it. So, or I haven't gone to use it. So that's where we're going from. Hello, Janet and Sheila and Connie. Hello. Yeah, it's a little chilly out there today with us too. All right. So I am going to use something that's a little bit, that's new. You know, I've been telling you about the new scrapbooking line that we have. This is part of the designer series paper. It's adorable. And it's with the autumn one. And you know, what better thing that you can get some extra designer series paper, right? I love the fact that we've done this. So these are the two sides. Now you get 4 of each sheet. So I kind of like that because then we can do something with it. It's great for classes and that sort of stuff, but it's also great if you're doing a bunch of things. Here's the second sheet, like that. And to me, not this so much this side, but this side really reminds me of a latte sort of type thing. And then the last one, like I say, 4 of each sheet is this one. And then this on this side. And this looks really kind of red in my in the camera. I don't know if it's red to you or not, but it's actually a Cajun craze. And yeah, it's a lot of fun to work with. So that's actually what I'm going with today. And okay, so like I say, with the card sketch, we're just working with the regular card base. This is 4 1/4. No, this is 4 1/4 by 5.5, and I've scored it. It's the actual full piece is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is awful. It looks like a waffle cone. You're right, Sheila. Red looks knitted. It's not. It's Cajun Craze are the colors that are there. Now this, I'm using this one here. I love this. How this designer series paper just sort of reached out to me on there, and the color that's also in there is petal pink. So I can go ahead and put this petal pink on here. Plus also the two-tone paper. There's a petal pink that's going to be coming out shortly, and part of the add-on to this autumn scrapbooking workshop is the petal pink is part of it. So you only get a few pieces of it, but you do get some of it. So yes, I am doing scrapbooking clubs. So I'm quite excited about doing that. I think it's going to be really kind of a neat sort of thing to add to, and for more different people that would like to, scrapbook. So part of my group is basically they're going to get their scrapbook kit, and then we're going to do a cover page, and probably something else is we're going to end up doing. Okay, so like I say, this piece is just going to go on here like this. Now remember, this is what the sketch looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there. Okay. I love that color combination. Like I say, with those extra, so we end up getting more designer series paper. And who doesn't love that, right? One thing with the kits, they do get some different ones that are a little bit different than what's in the designer series paper pack too. So anyways, all right, so we have that. Now, as far as the sketch goes, I have here, this is from the Nested Essential Dies. And so this piece here says that it's 3" by 3". It's actually 2" by 3". I've got to go and change that again. I'm going to bring this up, and if you want to, I think this is 2". Yes. Why do I do that? So I'm going to bring this up a little bit because somebody went and said they'd like to take a screenshot of it. This will be printed at 11. Probably not the correction in there, but I'll try to go in and quickly get the correction done. Hello, Marjorie and Amanda and Felicia. Okay, awesome. All right, so this piece is just going to go here. This happens to be Early Espresso. These are not my colors. I am a Cajun Craze person. I do like Cajun Craze. So this is how we're going to kind of put this together. This is a circle. This is one of the ones from Stylish Shapes. Now this one is another circle, but I thought at that point what I'm going to do is kind of use that as an image, because that's what we can do, right? Hello, Marilyn. All right, so let's go ahead and let's stamp some images on here. So I'm just going to bring in my paper piercing mat. It happens to be photopolymer stamp sets. So we're going to come in with our Memento ink. So we're going to have a piece of pumpkin pie. We are going to have a latte. That. We are going to have a pumpkin, because we're going to put a pumpkin on the band. Whoops, we're going to have to stamp that a little bit better. And then, of course, we need the swirl. So we're using the swirl from here. And I'm going to show you. We're going to put this like this. And then I'm also going to go and I'm going to stamp another bit of a swirl. And then this, there is a die actually for, there's no one that looks like that, but there's a die that you can cut. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. And that's going to cut out the little dollop that we're going to put some whipping cream on the pumpkin pie. Cool, right? Okay, is there anything else that I have to cut out at this point? No, I think we're done there. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I always say cut first, then cut first, then color. And the reason I do is because sometimes a lot of things do shift, right? So let me just bring in my cut and emboss machine, my mini cut and emboss. Oh my goodness, I am thinking that I am missing some of my plates from that. Do you ever get the feeling this is almost like my Friday the 13th? It's not, definitely. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I colored these. And then I do have some that I've already colored ahead of time and cut out. So let me just show you that. I think that's probably the best. So we have our pumpkin pie blend. So we're just going to come in. Now this is the light color. And I'm just laying some of that color down. I'm going to come in with light Cajun Craze, and I'm going to get some, oh, this looks like dark. It is dark. Let's come in with this, and I'll just show you how I do this. So we're just going to have some light Cajun Craze. I just want that more along the bottom. And then I'm going to come back in with this light pumpkin pie. And I'm just circling it because I want it to blend. And then the other part is, you know how the top of your pumpkin looks a little bit different than the other part of your pumpkin. So I'm going to come in with my light crumb cake, if I can find it. Yeah, you ever get those feelings that there's a day that you shouldn't be doing certain things? Today's that day. So I'm just going to get some pumpkin pie. Some crumb cake, and we're just going to kind of do that there. And then we're going to do the crust in a crumb cake. Oops, let's go with the light and then put the dark on. And just put that on there. This one's actually cut. This one's colored better than the other one. All right. Just get some of that darkness on there. Get some of that so it looks like we have dimension to it, and then just come back in with the light. So then at that point, we've got our pumpkin pie done. Then, of course, we need to have the pumpkins. So I find the pumpkin pie blend is a little too, the dark one is a little too dark. And then I'm just going to come in with some Cajun Craze and the light Cajun Craze. And just get some color just on the bottom here. Just like that. And then just come back in with that. So I always start with the light, go to the dark, and then come back in and just do the swirls for that. So we've got that one. And then, excuse me, I need to put some, I am just going in with the swirls and just doing a tiny bit. And this just gives some dimension to the whipped cream. Like so. And then I'm going to come in and we're going to color the cup. So I wanted to actually have a darker cup. I don't even know what kind of a cup I was trying to fashion this after. Who has a brown cup? Oh, I guess that's almost like a Tim Hortons, isn't it? Anyways, we're just going to do this. You need, oh, Judy, you crack me up. Judy said that she needs to put black, a light black on the bottom of her pie crust because that's how she cooks. She cooks the pie too long. Well, the problem with pumpkin pie is that it has to stay in there for a longer period of time, right, to cook it. I find convection is probably the best to cook the pumpkin pie. There we go. And then I'm just going to come in and let's just put a tiny bit of crumb cake here. And I'm not making this so that it's, I've just come in and just done a tiny bit there. And then what I'm going to do is I can come in with that pie and do that. Now, I have these and I didn't color that part there. So let me just go in with the thing there. I like the pool party because it just gives just a tiny bit of a look to it. And like I say, we'll just come in with this and just do this a bit for the dollop on the pie. There we go. Now I'm going to also have to go and do a straw. And it does have a straw in here. Here, we'll use this straw here. It seems like there's more and more smaller type dies and everything else. But this will be great. This can be used for any season. Like it's good for, we've got autumn, we've got, well, autumn, eggnog, apple. It's more an autumn sort of thing. So this kind of goes right up my alley to do autumn, because I don't do autumn cards that often. So we'll just leave that like that. And then we can go ahead. Now I'm going to say I cut those out. So I have this one. And let's just do something a little bit more on this one. There we go. And I think we need to just go a little darker here. There we go. Want a little bit more on here. I think a lot of people, when they color, they need to realize that you don't need to color every little bit in. The more you show some white, the more that gives character to what you're doing and gives a little bit more realization on there. Okay, so I have that pumpkin there. So I have the pumpkin cut out. I've got this, I've got that. So now I can turn around and I think we're going to just fussy cut that straw because honestly, it's really hard to cut out with the dies. So let's carry on with this thing here. So my idea was I'm going to put my cup here. I'm going to put my piece of pie over here. The pumpkin is going to go on here. And then what else have I got? Oh, and we got to put the dollop of whipped cream right on there. See how that's going to kind of work together. And this is kind of taking up what this picture is. Now, I went ahead for the sentiment. I cut out the die that said pumpkin season. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put some glue on there. I probably should have used an adhesive sheet. I got to get some more of those adhesive sheets because I've been using them like crazy, especially with that decorative trees. Beautiful, beautiful things there. Okay, so there's that. So don't forget to enter in. I will be posting the winners of last month. See, one person is on here that did win. And so just watch. It'll be probably around noon my time. Oh, and one other thing is I have to change my time that I usually go live on Mondays now. I have to change it to noon. And the reason being for that is I have committed to a year-long training course. So in my newsletter, I did put something in there as well. All right, so this is just going to go on here. I'm gonna pop that up, I think. So how many people like this one? This one is, I think there's lots of potential. I think if you were into memory making, I think this would be kind of fun to put into a fall layout, is to have the latte, pumpkin spice latte. I haven't had one of those yet. So we're just going to put that there. I'm going to come in with a little dimensional. I know I've got my little ones here somewhere. I'm going to mark these up again because they're not marked. Come in with my thing here. The pie looks realistic. Oh, good. So I did color it okay. Just remember that you can mix a bunch of different colors. Like you can do, like it did put the crumb cake in there and the Cajun craze, just to give some different look to it. Okay, so there's our pumpkin. And we could probably go ahead and, let's see. Let's get that pie. See, this pie looks a little bit different, but we're okay with that. All right, I think I'm going to put that right on there. On there. We'll put it down. Let's put this onto there. Otherwise, we're going to have it too high, right? Now, I have to cut that straw out. Just had that straw right here. Here it is. Okay, let's go ahead and just quickly cut that one out so we can put that onto the latte. You don't do much with pumpkins. Oh my goodness. Have you not had pumpkin pie? Oh, it's to die for. I have to say that's probably my favorite pie of all, is a pumpkin pie. Yeah, it's so good. But mind you, Amanda, you have some amazing desserts over there. Tompousse. Love that. Okay, that's going to need to sit for a bit. And let's just put this little dollop of whipped cream. Yeah, another thing that I just love is peppermint hot chocolate too. I'm a mint freak though. Okay, there. Let's go ahead and put one of these on there. Just put that on there. That's coming together. Now, I'm going to go pumpkin season. It's just going to go on here. I do like this designer series paper. I think the one that has the little animals on is going to be adorable as well. So we have pumpkin season on there. Now we need to kind of tie that in all together. So there is an expression in the stamp set that says, let me bring it in here, nothing's better than pumpkin season. And that's for a lot of different reasons. I guess, Amanda, that doesn't really match you, but we could have, just think, you could do this whole card in different colors and it would be perfect for Christmas and that sort of stuff. So, all right, so this is just a 3/8 inch piece. Tompousse is your favorite. One of the ladies and a team member made it after we came back, and she did an amazing job. when we went on a food tour in Amsterdam, that's how he started us out, was with some tompoes. And yeah, it was delicious. Okay, so nothing better than, so I'm just actually going to just take this off of here and come in with a strip. Just like so. And I should be closing that up. Let's just move that out of the way. Yes, tompoes is very good. You have a lot of desserts and stuff that's so good over there. Nothing's better. And then this let's see. I think we need to just cut that down just a tad. Oh, I think I've just finally started to relax since I couldn't get the right camera on. Nothing better than, look at that. So that's coming together. And then I've got this pie. You know what? Do we want to put a piece of pumpkin pie on the inside? We could do that as well. I haven't got my inside cut, so I'll just have to come and cut that. I think this donut would be amazing as well. Maybe we'll be doing something with that next week. Like I say, I haven't used this set because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And I needed to be in the mood, I guess, for my Thanksgiving or my autumn. Like I say, I'm not much on an autumn person. I think I just don't like orange and green and that together, but I quite like this all together because it's pumpkin, right? Because I love pumpkin. And another thing too, Amanda, oh, thank you, is another thing is pumpkin is amazing for your animals if they have an upset stomach. So that's another thing. Yeah, if you don't like, I think they're a waste for the jack-o'-lanterns, right? But okay, let's go in. And what I should have done was stamp the image before I did that. So I could go in and just put that piece of pie in there. Let's see, what other image is there that we could put on there that would be, you almost need to do the pumpkin back in there. The pumpkin's too small. All right, I'm not going to bring out that cut and emboss. I'm just going to quickly cut this out with, I'll just quickly fussy cut it. And then that way, at least I've got that other pumpkin done. Thank you, Lena. You made an autumn card today. I bet you, yeah, I have problems with the orange, I think, but this, I've always liked Cajun Craze. You know what? I'm not going to put it. I usually do it on the right side, but I'm going to put it on the left side this time. Yeah, more appropriate for here because down south, it's all about spring because they're going into their spring. So there we go. There is our card sketch. So see how we've got the images here. This could have been moved up a bit. The sentiment is here. I had to add another part of the sentiment. Oh, you know what I do need? I need some embellishments on there. So this is the one that goes with the wintry treetops. These are the earth tones, and I think these will go just great with this. So I think I'm even going to use these ones that are copper clay and just go ahead and put those on there. And another one right up there. There we go. So that's kind of fun. Thanks, Judy. I say a little bit different from cards that I usually do. So anyways, a tasty card. Yes. Like I say, we're all about pumpkins up here in North America, that's for sure. I'm with you, Marjorie. I'm not much for autumn, but there is something to say about autumn pumpkin lattes. Awesome. Okay, so if you'd like that, give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to enter into this challenge. Like I say, last month's winners will be announced shortly. I do have to go in and change this, but this will be posting at quarter to 11. So I might stop that from going live so that I can get it on there, and then the announcement of who's won. Pumpkin pie is your favorite. It's mine too. And the fact you can get a real big pumpkin pie up at Costco, right? It's cheaper than actually buying it and making them. Anyways, well, thank you. All right, so if you live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. If not, come join me on my lives and join me for other things. I'm also doing, don't forget, I'm coming live at noon on Mondays now. It's a year-long training that I'm doing, so it'll always be back to the 12 o'clock time. In New Zealand, it's used as a vegetable. Well, we use it as a vegetable. It's a squash, right? It's great cooked properly as a squash. So, all right, you guys, remember to create because it's great for the soul. I'm doing Sip and Stamp tonight, so if you want to join us, it's 6:30 Pacific time. We'll see you there, and take care.